Hey, before this video gets started, I'd like to ask you to do me a favor. If you find yourself watching this video, and obviously you have because you can hear this, if you decide for whatever reason to nope out of this video before it finishes, and I mean like well before it finishes, like before the halfway mark or at any point, like you decide like to leave before it's done, do me this favor and leave a comment down below explaining exactly why you're leaving. If it's my voice, if it's the audio, like the audio quality, if it's the co-host voice, if the video is just boring, doesn't matter what it is. Like even if it's like, well, I suddenly had to poop and I had to leave. Like doesn't matter what it is, just tell me what it is down below because I'm trying to boost audience retention. And I feel the only way to really do that is by having the audience tell me what's making them lose retention. So enjoy the show. I wasn't gonna record this entire stage, but here's what's going on. The people who made this game, OG Games, Outright Games, it's not OG Games, it's Outright Games, claimed that there was an update issued for the game back in January. Like toward the end of January, the 20-something of January. It is currently March 2nd. My dad's birthday will be in 3 days. I can't do math. It's the 5th. But I remember that one of the first, it's still loading. We've been recording for almost a minute. I started in the load screen. 56, 57, 58, 59. It took a minute to load. It took a real life 60 seconds. It took longer than 60 seconds because I started after it started loading.
Let's get there and teach TCRI a lesson.
Roger. Yada 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 blah 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 blah. I remembered that there was a point at one point it crashed on me at this part of the game. Like it did it once. It only did it once though, and I don't necessarily know. Also, I remember like this being a travesty of an experience of like, because there are some enemies here that super blow. That guy specifically. Okay. Oh. I was hitting the wrong button to dodge because I've been playing Warhammer. Are you not go down, bro? Oh. I don't know what the majority of these, I know the red ones boost my damage output, but I don't know what the other ones do. I was hitting the wrong button, to be fair. I was sitting there trying to do this. Yeah, I was hitting the wrong button. This also often crashes the game.
Yummy.
I saw it coming. And then I could do it better. I appreciate you. Yeah, I saw it coming. You're wondering all the same questions. Your thoughts are my thoughts. Your thoughts are my thoughts right now. I was about to say, are we serious? That's two separate, because the way the game works is they have these they reuse stages. The game, like, please thank you. The game reuses stages, so like this stage I've been to before, and so it has like different active load points. The only thing is I couldn't get back to the one in the back. All the load points look the same. They have that yellow like outline or whatever. It took me 4 minutes. It didn't take me 4 minutes. It took me about 3 minutes and some change to get through that encounter. Not my favorite encounter. This is going on TikTok. This is going on TikTok. Well, at the very least, if it fails, it'll go on TikTok. I don't know where this one specifically will go. 5 minutes. Why is this game so bad?
Let's follow these abandoned subway tunnels to the underground camp.
Yeah, we don't want TCRI to know we're coming.
No, we don't. Also, like, the one thing about this that I don't like is that the game does not seem to grasp. Like, it doesn't give you power-ups based on, like, the situation at hand. Like, you can break up, like, one, those boxes are everywhere. Like, and I can respect the whole, sometimes you don't get anything out of the boxes. That makes sense. But, like, it's like if you're playing Legend of Zelda, it wouldn't make any sense for you to break open pots in a dungeon and get rupees. Like, most of the time. Like, it just wouldn't make any sense. Like, it really only makes sense to get hearts. And I'm not saying that you're going to get hearts all the time, but I am saying, like, it makes sense for you to mostly get hearts in a dungeon, and when you're out in the overworld, like, it's like, you can get either or, but it makes sense for you to get rupees more often because you're not getting beat up. Oh my gosh.
Not fair!
How? Just how? Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. It doesn't seem like it matters. Get out of there. Like, that dude hit me like twice and took the majority of my health. And it's just me. It ain't nobody else, it's just you.
Can't keep this up much longer.
No, we can't.
Donnie, it's your turn.
Easy mode.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get hit by that, but I'm also curious as to how much damage it's gonna do.
Yummy. Delivery complete. Yeah, come on, take it easy. That hurt.
It makes absolutely no sense. So, like, the game allows you to do your combos when you're not in combat. Like, it does. It allows you to do your combos in combat when you're not in combat, but they don't count. Which doesn't make any sense to me. Like, yeah, absolutely nothing. Like, again, I understand why sometimes you get nothing out of these boxes. But, like, especially, like, right after a combat encounter, it only makes sense that at least 1 out of every 3 would give you some health. Okay. Well, on the plus side, I did get my health refilled. I don't know how often that's gonna happen. Also, like, I get it. All right, platforming. That's, you know, that makes sense. But I don't understand why. Okay, that's not tangible. Huh. Daddy fell through the. Daddy fell through the platform. Hey. Golly, that took forever. Like, that just took forever. I think that's a reference to the whole milking thing from the movie.
We made it to the underground encampment.
Hey, metalheads! 1996 call, and it wants its visors back.
Don't be pointing at me, boy!
Everyone can pull off red.
Any chance those things work like traffic lights and are gonna stop attacking us?
No.
Somehow, I doubt that.
Incoming! Come on!
Hey, April, we made it to the camp.
Your intel was on the money. This place is crawling with visor needies.
We're lucky those TCRI guards are Ocean's customers.
I didn't dodge. I didn't do any of that. Like, I was trying to hold on to that pizza until later in the fight, but he ran right for it. He's a turd. Shut up! Shut up! You don't know how bad this game is. There's no jokes now. No one gets to have fun until I get. Oh my god, I'm dying. Like, that's it. Like, this dude who is. What's happening? That wasn't what I wanted. Like, to pretend that that was the thing I wanted. It wasn't the thing I wanted. I wanted this. I'm getting shot again.
Easy mode.
Livery complete!
How? How? Get out of here. Stop being alive. Your presence is not requested. I don't need these. I can't get them because the fight isn't over. What? How? I was literally pushing the stick back toward the wall. No idea how. It was like, no, you wanted to dodge directly into the water, right? Like, that's what you wanted to do? Like, we got you. Like, we're definitely gonna make this experience awful for you because that's what you're asking us to do. And like, we don't understand it, but we will oblige. Didn't even try to like be a part of the fight. Just existed at a fight. Also, like, if you didn't see them before, get up there. Like, if you didn't, like, yeah, he lives there.
Ooh, yummy!
So this is where things usually go bad. Did I just waste 15 minutes of my life playing this terrible game for nothing again? Who knows? I'm not gonna skip the cutscene. I'm just gonna let it play out.
Team, are we maybe a little bit surrounded?
Uh-oh. I think that cage has our name on it. Help! Somebody!
I'm not ready to become a zombie.
Ah!
Get back!
Cammy!
What sweet timing!
Hey, why aren't they fighting you?
Wait. Do they think you're a friend?
It's a long story. I'll explain later.
Then why are we? Can't you tell
Oh,
them to
no.
just not?
You don't fire me. I quit.
Just
Seems like they think I'm more of a threat.
Just
Which
didn't even
is
bother with the
accurate.
line read. They're like, this game is for children, so don't scare them. Just kind of read the line like, you know, like you're rehearsing.
I'll lure this group away and deal with them. You focus on taking down the reinforcements.
But I argue that, like, yeah, the idea of, like, we made this game for
It's
kids,
actually
yeah,
nice getting bossed
that's a
around for a
fallacy.
change.
That's a lie. It is a lie with an adjective in front of it.
Not fair! Cammy, you're a menace with that tail, yo. Speaking as someone who's experienced both sides of it.
Seriously, if you hadn't showed up, it would have been Night of the Living Turtle.
Brains.
Brains.
Yo,
We've made it farther
Until you've tried
than
it.
we typically have.
Seriously?
I'm not against
Than we
eating meat,
typically do.
circle of life and all of that. But if you do hunt, you better eat the whole animal, nose to tail.
now I'm even more glad we're on the same side.
Again, I hit the wrong button. Well, I'll be. You have to be standing still to even get access. Like, to even get access to the menu that alters the what you call it, the assist, you have to be standing still. It actually it worked. Oh my god, fantastic! I don't know how long
Your
it's been
headset
fixed.
and do some VR lobotomies.
I was wrong about you, turtles. You do care about mutants.
Yeah, I mean, my whole family's mutants.
Speaking of, you want to come back to our place? I feel like if we're going to capitalize on this momentum, we need, like, a serious strategy sesh. We are teaming up, right? Did I misread this situation?
It's just, I've never been invited to anyone's house before. Should I bring locusts?
No.
It's actually less of a house and more of a septic thoroughfare.
You're squatters?
I mean, with rent these days?
Can't be worse than a cage. I'm in!
None
That
of
was
this
cool.
makes any sense.
Wasn't it?
Like, plot-wise, none of this makes any sense. We don't have a villain anymore. Yes, this game definitely is that. Wow, episode 61. I guess this is what I'm playing after Space Marines, after Warhammer. I genuinely did not think that the game was gonna. I thought it was gonna crash again. I was ready for content, but no, it didn't crash. Now I would like to say because at this point I don't trust the devs of this game to be competent in any in any capacity. The one thing I did before I booted the game up, obviously before I booted the game up, was I took the cartridge out of the Switch and put it back in. And a part of me feels like that might have had a lot to do with it. Because I've checked for updates, and every time I would turn the Switch on, I never got that this software has been updated. I never got the notification. And every time I checked for updates, it was fully updated. So, Daddy don't know. I guess that's the end of this episode. We'll get back in the next one.